Hello once again, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Dr. and this is Let's Play Hollow Knight Silksong. I'm joined today, as ever, by my partner in crime, but this time in person. I'm joined, of course, by the one, the only, the Yorkshire Tea.
Yes, I actually made the daring trek across the city to come and join that in person. Only took an hour.
Yep.
Felt like going to the moon.
And we get to continue to enjoy Skarrsinger kicking the crap out of me.
Oh god. The caramel queen.
We'll see how I do. I'll have comments on this after, assuming I can deal with it. But I will say right now, I think that this is probably the hardest boss I've ever fought in any of Team Cherry's games. I think she is by far the least reliable one I've ever done.
Yep. That's entirely fair.
I think, like, you know, it is easier to get good at, like, absolute radiance than it is to get good at this fight.
Oh god. And so we begin with a nice little warm-up, and of course it doesn't really matter if you sort of do the maths right, how much damage you take on the first few phases of the gauntlet, as long as you have enough health to heal back up during the final phase.
Yeah, so the damage you take there doesn't really matter, because if you do what I did, which is leave the ant alive, this guy shows up alone, and he can't do that much to you.
Yeah.
So you get most of the heal back, and then these guys show up. So the first thing you can do is charge an attack on that guy, and then get hit by the other one because you're bad. And again, because you're really bad and you're not paying that much attention. That one dies, and then you just wait for this one to commit to an attack, walk over, heal. That kind of sucks, but we'll deal with it. There we go.
A little bit, just a little bit of silk back. Every little bit helps. Activate attacks, so like Karmelita.
There we go.
Straight down onto them.
Yep, and now this is hilarious because obviously
I feel like there's got to be a way. There's got to be some kind of exploit to trap her in the animation when she descends and gets stuck on the attacks. I feel like that just seems like that should be some sort of thing.
yeah, it should be, but
In a better world, this game would be buggier.
okay. Boom! There we go. Alright, yeah.
Okay, how many times had you beaten her previously during practice?
A few times.
How we hunted, how we sang, over and over and over and over again. My children, I saw you glorious. Yeah, you know what's equally glorious is finally seeing, yes, the achievement, never having to beat her again.
Okay. So, some thoughts having done this a lot. So, what if the Shade Cloak does exist in Silksong?
Mm-hmm.
And the Shade Cloak is, you take 1 damage, but you phase through your opponent.
1 damage.
Yep, you take 1 mask of damage, but you phase through your opponent and you avoid the next attack that comes out. So, basically, the theory I had, and the way that I did this fight was, you parry like crazy.
Yep.
On basically everything that you physically can do, and you rely on the fact that you're putting out enough damage fast enough that she does the scream when she phases, and you get enough hits in that you stun her afterwards.
Yes.
And so you can get enough silk back as you're doing that to just continue parrying as long as you can.
Yeah.
But if you run out of silk, you then use the Shade Cloak, which is when you see her about to attack, instead of trying to avoid it, you use the dash button, dash into her, take 1 damage and walk through.
And you reckon that would greatly balance out the fight?
No, this is what I was doing. In that fight, what I was doing was
just trading off a heart's worth of damage just by zapping through her.
Yes,
I
because
see.
her attacks deal 2, but her body only deals 1. So you might as well eat, why bother dodging? Eat the damage, walk through her, you're next to her, so you can keep hitting her. And then you just outrace her on damage, and that's it.
I think you're discovering one of the fundamental problems with Silksong's bosses, which is sometimes there really is no strategy other than hit it really, really hard, really quickly.
It is...
Because tanking through, basically, doing enough damage that you can build up silk and relying on invincibility frames to attack really, really quickly. Of course, you have to have a crest that allows you to attack super quickly. And then abusing, inequalities of, damage to, contact damage to attack damage.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it works on a surprising number of boss fights.
Yeah,
I don't know how I feel about that.
I don't like this. I don't like what I did on that fight, conceptually, to make it as easy as I did.
Would you feel it would be fairer if contact damage was 2 masks worth of damage?
It would lead to less of the stupid stuff I just did, but it would lead to less of the stupid thing I just did. But on the other hand, how did I do this again? Oh, there's nothing there. But it doesn't resolve the fundamental problem, right? Which is the reason that I have to do that is because the attacks that come out aren't telegraphed well enough and aren't clear enough for me to know what is going to happen when she's about to attack.
Yep.
And because she can just not attack if she wants to for a while, and because she can vary timings on her attacks as efficiently as she does, you often find yourself in a position where you can't reasonably react with a jump or a dash or anything like that quickly and effectively, or at least I found I couldn't do it easily.
I would say that's entirely fair. I'd also say that the problem gets worse the more you do it, because I mean, even after like 5 or 6 attempts, you are just naturally going to start, tuning out, because nobody finds doing the same thing over and over again, fun or engaging, which means that you are going to, with each attempt, you are probably going to be very, very slightly less able to react in time to an attack of hers. And the gauntlet, obviously, compounds that issue, because it means that, your intention wanes even further.
I think so, but it is more that even with, I think, a lot of, maybe a speedrunner will be able to do this a lot better than I will, because they practice even more, a lot more than me. But with a reasonable amount of practice, I think it's still too difficult for an individual to really be able to see what attacks are coming and handle them and react to them fast enough, basically. And you need to be able to do that to be able to, artfully deal with this fight. If you can't do that, then my way is probably the best way of dealing with it. I've not checked this yet. My way is the best way of dealing with it, because it reduces very, very significantly the number of reactions that you need to make. There are only 2. If you have Silk, you parry. If you don't have Silk, you dash into the boss.
Yeah.
That's it. And that... Oh, no.
Yanara.
Ravine grava.
Oh.
Right, Chakra.
Optomandar.
Hello.
Menonor.
So, plenty of quests now. We have the world is truly ending. Test my pin in combat one last time. Ah, this sounds like somebody we know.
The Pinstress of the Blasted Steppes.
Yes. Ecstasy of the End. Mushka Fleetopia. Oh no. One last act to perform. I mean, it's what was once called Fleetopia.
No.
The Hidden Hunter. Huge red shells stole my precious keepsake and disappeared into the fields. Oh, and get a Master Shard.
Okay, cool.
Gilly. Gilly finally has a little bit of subplot associated with her. This is about as much of a quest as she'll ever get.
Fair enough. Okay.
And the final one, Dark Hearts. So, you remember the corrupted mounds of husks?
Yep, I need to go and kill him, right?
Don't kill them.
Okay.
Can you kill what is already dead?
Yes,
Answer, yes.
with
You can
gusto.
just- you can just kill them even harder.
I see. The Queen's Egg.
Yes. Queen's Egg can be delivered to... Accept it, you'll see. And of course, we love doing quests. Even if they're just delivering stuff. Really like of those pieces of silk. A big sticky creature! Who could that be?
Tamirian.
Okay. Where am I going here?
Yes. You remember the guy who's just a little bit too fawning and servile? Yeah.
All right. Do 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 do. Hi,
Chakra.
Hasbin.
Wow.
Nera Pasha.
Megina Fora.
Mieszko.
Hasfine.
Herka.
All right. All good. Well, it seems like they're in good hands.
At least somebody finds the end of the world fun. I have to say, because I went into Act 3 without really knowing what was going to happen. So to see like everything that you think you've been working towards, and so you think you've been making a difference.
Oh my god. Okay. These are the dickheads. Holy crap. All right.
I mean, there is a wonderful sense of doom and melancholy,
Yeah, there really is. They're doing a great job of it.
which is accentuated by the fact that your valued, trusted comrades and allies doing their best to hold back the forces of evil.
God damn, those things. Oh, these are
Yes,
shooting me.
yes. This one is an. No, it's a camouflage one.
Yeah.
Solid black mass, already dark and gloomy background. Dark and gloomy compared to the other dark and gloomy backgrounds found throughout the game.
Indeed. Okay.
We'll have to go back and get another queen egg.
It's not too far away though.
Yeah. I mean, you could just do the really cheap thing, which is just clear out all the enemies in the way and then deliver it. But,
Well, I'm going to clear a bunch.
We already did that once.
Yeah, I'm
Actually,
not
did
too
we?
bothered.
Did we do that with the? I don't think
No,
did
we
that
didn't.
with
I didn't clear anything on that one because I was like, let's just take a challenge anyway and see what it's like. Wake up. Alright, let's go again.
Something so rare and valuable. I mean, they do have an infinite supply of them. Another egg, another Grosita Queen, another day.
Another dollar.
Just another day in the life of Hornet.
We. I said we. then through here. Is that right?
Yes. I believe. Can we? Well, actually, we can go straight over and then we can just take the lift up if you want. Because then we avoid enemies. Oh no! Oh, it's Garmond! Yes! Garmond and Zaza. Thanks, guys. Fighting the good fight. Oh. Okay, this is new. I forgot about this. Oh no!
I'm calling bullshit on this attempt, by the way. Please die, okay. Okay. That's one down. Yay! Victory is mine.
And now all the way back to Belhard again.
Oh my god. At least I can kill these guys.
Wait a minute, where did Garmond and Zaza go?
Maybe they died.
No, no, no! Don't say that. Don't say that about Garmond and Zaza. They are the heroes we need every age.
Continue employing parry.
I feel increasingly... I don't know if I should feel increasingly like a chump that I did not parry enough when I played for Silksong. Or if I should feel secretly, well, you know what, I'm not too bad about myself for managing to get through it without using the parry. We can go up here.
Yeah, but I've already cleared the other way downstairs. I was just wondering if I could just jump up that way.
I forget if the Queen's Egg is a little bit like the Great Gourmand for his ration, but if you hit anything too hard, say like super jumping and then smacking straight into a ceiling, then it breaks.
It probably does, yeah.
Because to not have that happen is a little bit too fair. You should also totally buy, like, you know, all the housing stuff, because even if the world is coming to an end, you know, it's never too late to invest in property.
Oh, I will, but, you know, I have other things I potentially need to buy right now.
You get on the ladder. You get on the property ladder, Matt.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, Belhart prices are probably rock bottom right now.
Exactly,
So, you know.
it's a fantastic time to invest. And as everybody knows, when the numbers go up, then everybody's... No, damn it. Yes, you will see. You ran slap bang into a wall, and already the Queen's Egg has taken one thing of damage.
That is very silly. But fair enough, okay.
Could be worse. I mean, it could be something. You know, they could have made it like Hornet, you know, is holding it above her head and can't actually attack.
That would be really funny. And you just walk into this room, get trapped, and you're like, well.
You try to say, well, it's an advanced puzzle. It's the Hollow Knight experience.
Then up here? Yes.
Yeah, I wonder if it's easier. Just be very, yeah, just up. There we go. Go to now we have to head up.
Yeah, of course we do.
But we absolutely do not want to rest at the bench, because if we screw it up, then we won't. back all the way to Belmont. I wonder if we can. Okay. No, that takes the damage.
Yeah. That's really worth it.
But yeah, reset, MT,
And then just continue bouncing up. Friggin'!
Did she jump up a little bit too high?
Yeah, she did that on her own because
Hornet's too enthusiastic.
she got the ledge grab.
Thank goodness we're doing this after we have these things called, because then it means that if we do screw up, we can just go straight back to the building. Okay, right. Alright, now float down, float down. I feel like probably not float down.
Okay.
I think we want to go left, don't we? Because I think that leads to a bend. Yes.
Does it?
I think it does. Well, we want to go. Well, I know it's leading to that other room, but we don't want to go into that room. So we want to go down,
Yep.
down. Okay, and yes, into that room. Yes. Okay. I don't think falling into the thing will damage the. Okay. Now just float gently down. Oh no. Oh no.
Oh, what the fuck?
Okay. Oh. Bugger. No, we don't have the. Okay. Let's just take this one step at a time.
That's one.
Very careful when you're running to not.
Yep. Alright, we got him. Hello.
Hooray! Oh, sticks.
Yay.
Yeah.
Benny Frank.
I can't help, but you know.
Just take the gross thing and just.
Da, Fenestra.
Who else you
Alright.
got? Who else you speak to?
Hooray! Nothing bad can come off this.
Best not to inquire too deeply into what Hornet's #1 fan does in his spare time.
Mi offende?
Expertly deflected. Hornet. That was very, very diplomatic.
So, what does he actually give you anything, or is he just like chilling?
No, so he occasionally grows silk eaters for you.
Oh, okay, cool.
So if you ever basically if you really screw up, you want to get back your